Welcome back to the Three Dudes and a Dad podcast, week 3 edition. Today we're going to be talking about one positive and one negative, or you could say one surprise and one disappointment for each team. Obviously, we're going to dive into each game from the week and then give predictions for week 4. And we have a little bit of weekly awards. We're bringing that back this year. So, how are we doing?
Oh, pretty good. Couple of good games to watch this week.
Yeah. Unfortunately, my team just can't finish the games. So,
I'm right there with you. Um,
where do we want to start? Do we just want to start talking about the games and then go into
yeah,
the surprises later?
let's do that.
Okay. Thursday night football. Dolphins Bills in Buffalo.
Um,
James Cook looked great.
yeah, James Cook. I texted it in the group chat. He's probably one of my favorite players to watch in the league. As far as the Dolphins go, they kept this one a lot closer than I thought they would have. I think we all kind of thought this would be
A
not a
blowout.
blowout necessarily, but it just wouldn't be close. And I mean, I'd say watching it, it wasn't as close as the score was, but the Dolphins did show up.
I mean, the Dolphins had a drive to tie the game,
Yeah,
and then Tua made a really bad read.
yeah. Unfortunately for the Dolphins, I think this is probably
The backbreaker.
no. I'm just like this is the best they're gonna
Oh,
play.
gotcha.
Hard for them to beat this, and I mean they still lose by 10. I mean you are playing one of the better teams in the league, but yeah,
For the Bills side, and I'm not going to talk about like too much because I have a this one's part of my disappointments. Uh, the wide receiver usage isn't there like it was last year.
yeah. I mean,
Like the guys you'd expect to do it,
mm,
like Shakir. I mean, he had a touchdown, but 45 yards.
yeah,
Keon Coleman, what did he have?
20 yards.
20 yards. Now they can win without doing that,
Yeah,
but ugh, I feel like if you can do that, it's just cherry on top.
but no. I mean, Bills took care of business, and the Dolphins surprised me a little bit. I think you can kind of tell that McDaniel's fighting for his job. I mean, I think with a performance like this, it helps. I don't know how much.
Still a loss.
Yeah, looking at the Dolphins' schedule though, they got the Jets next week, then the Panthers, Chargers,
Mm.
Browns,
Okay. So that's like that should be could
and
be a
then the
3-1 stretch.
Falcons.
It could
So
be a 3-1, 4-1 stretch.
yeah, I like to think they could win.
Three of those.
I, you'd think three, but I think if they could get two, that'd be good for them.
All right. Commanders Raiders. Marcus Mariota starting. Luke McCaffrey gets his first TD.
That I watched just about every game except three of them. I did not watch too much of that one.
Big highlight from this one: Jeremy McNichols had like a 60-yard run for a touchdown, and then that was it. Really.
Yeah, the Raiders have kind of disappointed me so far.
Oh, Jalen Lane had a 90-yard punt return
Yeah,
for the Commanders.
uh,
Special teams kind of Sunday.
yeah, the special teams was absurd this week. But
Trey Tucker,
yeah, Trey Tucker had a hell of a ball game.
145 yards, three TDs. I mean,
Yeah,
and in my eyes, Genty's starting to look like Genty.
yeah, he's been looking better. I'm also disappointed with their offensive line. I mean, they've been bad the last couple of years, but the offensive line has always been fine and pretty good. I'd say this year it's just not doing that. I don't know. It's pretty bad to lose to a backup QB by 17 points. And I mean, Mariota didn't have a crazy game. He did what he needed to do.
He didn't lose in the game he played.
Yeah.
Just play football.
Terry's starting to ramp it up a little bit after a slower start. I mean, that was kind of expected.
With him not,
Holding out.
yeah.
But yeah, Commanders look competitive again, and the Raiders have been disappointing.
Who do the Commanders have this week? The Falcons. So do you? If Jaden Daniels isn't 100%, you obviously don't push him.
No,
If it was like the Packers or something, I'd say yeah. But
yeah, 2-1. I'm not pushing the play against the Falcons.
Titans Colts.
Um,
Colts looked great again.
Yeah.
I mean, not much to say other than
Jonathan Taylor.
the real test this week is this week. They have the Rams in LA. Obviously, if they lose and it's a good game, I'm not going to be like out on the Colts.
Yeah, no, I agree, but they have played. Well, who did they play week one?
The Dolphins.
Yeah, you get the Dolphins.
You played one playoff team in the first 3 games,
Yeah,
and it was a good game.
and yeah, they played the Broncos and then the Titans. I think. Well, I know I picked the Dolphins to win week one, but
You picked the Titans to win this one.
yeah, I did also pick the Titans. I picked against the Colts every week. But yeah, I mean 3-0, you're number one in your division. That division's gonna be fun to watch. Well,
I don't think so.
I don't know.
That division sucks.
I want to call it fun to watch, but I think it'll be competitive. I mean, yeah, we can get it. We'll get into the other two teams later, but
One
yeah.
thing from this game, it's kind of meaningless. There was a blocked field goal. I'm saying that because there was number one before half.
But no, Jonathan Taylor. I mean, he finally got a touchdown after 2 games of being elite. He got 3 in this game. He's looked great.
And we got Anthony Richardson snaps.
Yeah,
He's back, fellas.
4 passes for -1 yards.
Carries.
Oh, that's carries.
He had a rush of 2 and then kneeled the ball out. That's
Yeah.
elite stuff from him.
Yeah. Guess you gotta get your snaps in somewhere.
He was doing like pre-snap adjustments on a QB kneel. He was getting them in.
As far as the Titans go, Cam Ward once again
And
had a
Io
pretty
Manor.
good game. Io Manor, he looks good. This team's just not very good. I know the Titans fans want Callahan out.
1 reception for 7 on 7 targets. Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, Ridley's been disappointing to me so far this year.
Isn't he old?
He's definitely.
Like I remember seeing his age. I was like, what? He's that old?
No, he's been around.
He's 30.
He was with the Falcons for
5 years, 6 years.
at least, and then he was suspended for a year, and then Jags for a year or 2.
Something like that. Is this year 1 or 2 on the Titans?
This is 2. So yeah,
Jeez.
Ridley's been around for.
But it doesn't feel like he's that old.
No, I mean yeah.
All right, now we're getting into the good games. Jets at Bucks. Another blocked field goal in this one. 50-yard TD blocked.
Yeah.
Will McDonald. Did you see that? Did you see the clip?
For the block field goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, incredible play by Will McDonald.
Yeah. Tampa finds a way every single week. I mean, I think for their side, this game probably was a little closer than you wanted. Well,
No,
if you take out the block field goal.
That's
whatever, But they're breaking records with what they're doing right now. Close games, they won them. I think I said it last week. If I'm in a close game, there's not very many QBs I'd rather have than Baker Mayfield.
Emeka Egbuka, another good performance.
Yeah.
Mike Evans is going to be out for a little bit with a hamstring injury. He's had a hamstring injury the last 7 seasons.
Yeah, I mean, I saw people getting worried about the Bucks, and all their fans were just responding. This happens every year, and Evans is always fine, and the team never really takes a hit from it.
Evans will be back in 3 weeks, and he'll be fine.
Yeah, I know, for 1,000 yards.
Mm-hmm.
But no,
I don't know. The kickoff thing might hurt that
yeah,
because you only get 65 yards to play with. Rashad, remember last week we talked about the split snaps between the running backs? That's gone.
yeah. Yeah, Bucky Irving had 25 rushing attempts this week.
Yeah, Rashad White had 5 and 1 reception.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a week by week basis because when they used both of them, it was really good.
Last week was pretty fun to watch. But yeah, the Jets kind of surprised me with Tyrod.
The run game's back to being mediocre.
Yeah. Not a great game from Brees.
So if they're out of contention because they're 0-3, right?
Yeah.
If they're When's the deadline? Like week 8? They're 2-6. Do you trade Brees? Because I know a team in Kansas City that'd love to have him.
Um, well, I've heard they won't. They like Brees and would like to bring him back, but the Jet. I'm just not a big fan of what the Jets are doing. Like, their team, I feel like doesn't have a direction. I
They're
mean,
too good to get a high QB, but there's no QBs in this class.
yeah, the QBs in this class are pretty bad. We can get into that later too if we want to. But yeah, I think you signed Justin Fields with the idea that you would, I mean, not be competing for Super Bowl, but you'd be
Playoffs.
competing in the AFC East, and yeah, potentially compete for the playoffs. And Justin Fields has been fine, but
What's his deal? 2 years?
2 years, 50, 40 million.
Okay.
So I don't. I mean, I just don't think. I mean, you're 0-3. And there's a few 0-3 teams that I still somewhat believe in, but not this one.
There's never. I'm pretty sure I saw the stat. There's never been an 0-3 team to make the playoffs.
Yeah, I think either none or one or two, not many. But yeah, I feel like they're just lacking a direction right now. And I feel like even if they add a QB, I don't know if this would necessarily look better. I mean, the defense has taken somewhat of a step back after being pretty good last year and bringing in Aaron Glenn. But
Which that clip's gonna go viral
which one?
of him after the blocked. It's already gone viral. Him
Oh,
dancing on the sideline.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, you give up 34 to the Steelers in Week 1, 30 to the Bills, and then 29 to the Bucks. I mean, you aren't going to win many games with making Justin Fields score 30 points a game, or just this offense in general. I think that's why we were a little higher on this team, is because, or going into the season, because of what the defense did last year. But that doesn't seem to be the same this year. Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see what the Jets do.
When do they get Fields back?
I don't think. I mean, I think he could be back this week.
Who do they play this week?
Dolphins Monday
Oh
night.
yeah. Yikes. Oh yeah, because then isn't it Broncos Bengals Monday night too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Rams Eagles. I game of the week.
Yeah.
Um, I think this game had everything. A comeback. What was the halftime score? 19-7, and then it was 26-7. And then the Eagles, they answered all my questions about them
Yeah.
personally.
I agree with what you said. I mean, last week I mentioned if this team is playing from behind, I don't think they could win.
Here they go.
And I mean, the reason I said that is just because they haven't tried passing, and this week they did, and it looked great. I mean,
They blocked 2 of Cardi's field goals.
yeah.
And of course, the second one won them the game, covered for them.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, AJ Brown 6 receptions for 109 yards, all in the second half.
Yeah, didn't they have negative passing yards?
Yeah,
That's interesting.
but yeah, Eagle side, they answered a lot of my questions. I hope this makes them pass more,
If they can
because this is
get a
one of
balance of pass and run, they're unstoppable.
because yeah, when they do pass, it opens up the offense so much. And
Sunday at noon is going to be a heck of a bowl game. They play the Bucks.
yeah, Bucks. I mean, not first real test, but definitely the best team the Bucks have faced. Which yeah, they do. But yeah, Eagles. All I gotta say to them is just keep passing the ball. You can do it. You have AJ Brown, one of the best receivers in the league,
And then Devonta Smith, one of the best wide receivers
Yeah.
in the league.
and I like Goddard. I mean, they have weapons on offense. I think Saquon's been a little disappointing this year.
But you could also argue that there's not much he can do when everyone knows, okay.
Yeah, no, that I agree with.
Did you see the video on TikTok of the nodding and shaking his head?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, there's like a thing where if it was a run, he'd be looking for a hole. And if it's a pass, he's not.
Yeah,
Interesting to see how. I'm sure he'll fix that now that it's.
but as far as the Rams go, I'm not. I mean,
I'm not worried, but God, this one is one of like if you
Yeah.
win this, you can afford that. Every team has that loss. It's like okay, what are we doing? You could have afforded that. Now you can't.
This is a game that mean, I thought they were going to win when they came back. I think we both picked them to win.
We did.
Yeah. But yeah, nothing really bad to say about the Rams here.
Now you got a big 3 week stretch. Or 3 games. Is it? Yeah, 3 weeks. You got the Colts, Niners, Ravens.
Yeah, and then even after that, Jags. That 8.
The Saints. Once you hit November, it's kind of no, it's not.
Yeah, this is a tough
December's
schedule.
rough.
Yeah.
I know it's not. That's one hard game.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not taking this game doesn't change my opinion on the Rams at all. It does change my opinion on the Eagles though.
But then again, like it doesn't change your opinion on the Rams. But if the field goal goes in, my opinion changes on the Rams a lot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they're one fingertip away from
Yeah.
being considered probably a top 3 team in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Steelers, Patriots.
Patriots got to clean up the penalties.
I think the Steelers are back to doing what they always do.
And yeah.
I said after week 1 that that's going to be the best offensive performance that they're going to have all year. I think I'm right.
Yeah.
The Steelers are like net negative 400 yards, and they're 200. They're 2-1.
Yeah.
The offense is just not good. Not good.
4 primetime games. The next 6 for the Steelers.
Great.
Well, one's at 8:30, but standalone.
The morning game.
Yeah.
Is it Vikings?
Yeah, they got the Vikings this week, I think, in Dublin.
Yeah.
Don't recommend going there.
Travion Henderson finally got RB1 snaps. Finally. But the problem is, too late. Stevenson lost 2 fumbles. Gibson lost a fumble. 3 fumbles lost to the Patriots.
Yeah, I think they had fumbles in the red zone.
In the within 5 yards of the goal line twice. And then
the Steelers had 5 takeaways in this game. That's good for them.
4 fumbles and a pick.
But this is the Patriots got to clean it up because Drake Mays looked good. I mean, I've liked what I've seen from the Patriots so far, but
they just haven't finished games.
Yeah.
Like doing the list, I'm like they've looked decent, but they're 1-2.
Mm-hmm. Which I mean, with the second-year quarterback and that team, first-year head coach. I think that's fine for them,
but you've lost winnable games.
Yeah, I think with a guy like Vrabel in there, you wouldn't expect this many penalties.
And it's a first-year head coach, but it's also Vrabel.
Yeah. But no, I don't know. Kind of a hard game to take much from. Let's see here. Falcons, Panthers.
What was that? There it is. I'm officially out on Penix. I'm officially out on the Falcons.
Yeah, I wasn't high on him going in. I don't think Penix is very good.
Well, if I was whatever stock I had in the Falcons, it's gone.
I'm interested to see what they do at QB next week.
Who do they play?
I haven't heard anything.
I mean, I bet they start Penix.
I think starting Penix is the right thing to do, but I mean,
if they want to win, I think Cousins is the right way to go.
I agree.
Do a Bryce Young little thing and bench Penix for a couple weeks.
Yeah, as far as the Panthers go, though, I mean, Bryce Young didn't do anything special.
How did they win this game? By this much?
Panthers?
Yes. Bryce Young had 121 yards. What did they do to score?
I don't know. This is a game that I really watched, but
Smith
looking at
Wade.
the score, they had 2.
A pick 6.
Okay, so I was going to say they only had 2 offensive touchdowns.
It was Dowdle and who?
Chuba. Or sorry, Bryce Young had a rushing touchdown. But good game from Chuba. 17 rushes for 73 yards. I mean,
another average game for Chuba.
Yeah, that's great. So yeah, Dowdle and Bryce Young scored their only offensive touchdowns.
And they had 3 field goals.
And a defensive.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't watch this game or watch anything from it, but yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Falcons cut one Younghoe Koo, and then the first game with their new kicker being the only kicker, he goes 0 for 2.
Well, that's not good. But as far as T-Mac goes, I mean, T-Mac looks great. I mean, he only had 48 yards, but just the just what he's doing out there, he looks great. Future wide receiver one for sure.
All pro.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, I think this is just kind of what the Panthers season's going to be. They're going to lose some games they probably shouldn't, and they're going to win
Games they should.
wouldn't expect them to. And I mean, I don't think they're that great, but
5 wins.
yeah,
Vikings, Bengals.
that division looks terrible.
Bucks, and that's it.
Yeah.
Vikings, Bengals. I don't know what you saw in the Bengals picking them this week, but I respect it. Jordan Mason had a RB1 type of game.
Yeah, Mason is good.
This is kind of what I expected. Obviously not. Okay, no, it's not at all what I expected. It's not even like the Bengals defense lost in this game. Isaiah Rodgers just had an outlet. Isaiah Rodgers beat the Bengals by himself.
Yeah, if you take out their offensive touchdown, the Vikings offense didn't do much.
Apart from the opening drive,
Yeah.
I mean, that was basically it.
But yeah, Bengals, I was a little higher on Browning.
Are you still high on Browning?
I mean, not really. He has an interception problem, it seems.
He just chucks it. They got the Broncos this week, which should be interesting. Oh, God, dude. I don't think they're going to win a game till 26th of October. Broncos, Lions, Packers, Steelers.
Ringer.
Then the Jets, which who knows. Then the Bears, Steelers, Patriots, Ravens. I don't know.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Yeah, it sucks for the Bengals. I mean,
I think this is a season. Obviously, I think you can't fully wash it. They're 2-1.
mm-hmm.
But, as time progresses, if this continues, maybe you just, it's a season. Let's see what Chase Brown can do in an RB. He's getting 25 carries a night.
Mm-hmm.
Just try stuff.
Yeah, as far as the Vikings go, kind of seems like it doesn't really matter who they have at quarterback. They're going to win games.
I would say they look better with Carson Wentz, but they didn't do anything on offense. He had 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And then the backup had 29 yards.
Yeah.
Jordan Mason played well, though.
Yeah. No,
116
Mason had a
yards.
great game.
That's it, though.
Yeah. Isaiah Rodgers, one of the best defensive performances of all time.
He had a perfect PFF grade, first time ever.
Yeah.
Which, depends on how much you take into that. But absolutely insane performance.
Yeah.
Texans, Jags. Texans 0-3. Obviously, we just talked about the 0-3 thing. I'm actually going to talk for a second.
Yeah. This was actually a pretty good game to watch.
I don't agree. 6 teams have made it after starting 0-3.
Yeah. I'd say if there was one team I believe in this season, it'd still be the Texans. But they've got some things to figure out.
Must win on Sunday.
Who do they got?
Titans.
Yeah.
Must win.
You've got to win that one. I don't know. I hate watching the Texans offense. It's hard to watch. I think first half Stroud was pressured on 80% of his dropbacks.
No, how that feels.
I mean, you aren't going to win many games like that. No running game.
The one touchdown they did have was Nico got behind the defense.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like a long drive or anything. And on the opposite side, the defense of the Texans showed up. They won. They almost won in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Held them to nothing. But Brian Thomas not playing good.
Yeah, not at all. I'm not sure what's going on there. Brandon Strange had a pretty good game, which I've kind of been waiting on. I thought he looked great last year when Ingram didn't play, and I expected him to take a jump this year, and he hasn't quite yet. I don't know. I still don't quite have an opinion on the Jags yet. I was high on them going into the year. As of now, I'd probably pick them as my favorite to win the division, but that can change in a week.
The Texans are screwed. After this week, the Texans have the Ravens in Baltimore, the Seahawks, which could than the 49ers, which
Yeah, here, yeah.
oh god,
The the Texans defense will keep them in every single game,
or most games.
most games, and it's really just up to this offense. The offensive line needs to hold up and let Stroud make some plays. And when Stroud gets opportunity, he does need to do a little bit better. I'm not.
He was having some uncharacteristic
Yeah,
throws.
I'm
Like
not.
the first pick was.
I'm not out of Stroud at all. I think Stroud is still great, but I understand you're playing behind an offensive line. But if you want to be considered an elite quarterback in this league, you're gonna have to step up and negate some of that, which I'd say in his situation is very hard to do whenever you have no running game. I think you have one real receiver on your team.
Yeah, and you
Well,
don't.
as
And
of
the
now,
running back you expected to be.
I like Higgins. I like Higgins and Knoll, but I mean they're both rookies. I'd say today they have one real offensive weapon.
But I'm gonna ask you right now, why aren't they getting more looks? What do you have to lose? It's not like Xavier Hutchinson or Christian Kirk are doing anything.
No, I agree. I mean,
The worst thing they could do is put up 16 yards.
yeah, yeah. This Texans offense is hard to watch. We have a friend who's a Texans fan. They were down. Yikes. We have a friend who's a Texans fan, and the Jags got the ball back with. I think it was before the 2 minute warning, and I just texted him and said I'm sorry because I mean there's no way this team can put together a 2 minute drill. That's how bad it is. But yeah, as far as Stroud goes, I know he's been getting a lot of criticism. I, I'm not out on Stroud yet. Now, do I think the Texans should extend him? I I think it comes down to if their GM thinks he can build a team around him, which I mean I'm sure he thinks he can, but
Not even just that.
is it?
Does he want to sign an extension?
Yeah, at this point, I would not blame Stroud at all if he doesn't want to sign an extension.
I'd be like, prove to me you can build me an O line.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'm not going to say he should leave, but he could go to the Giants,
Yeah, there's tons of better situations out there.
the
to play
Jets.
that
Ooh,
Yeah,
Ohio State connection again.
but then and then from the Texans' point of view, you're just in the same situation you were with Watson once again.
Bring him back.
Great quarterback. I know Watson kind of fell off towards the end, but great quarterback, and you just cannot build that much of a team around him. And I mean, defense has always been fine. I don't know. It's an interesting situation.
Packers, Browns, probably the biggest surprise of the week.
Yeah,
Another blocked field goal. And then Joe Flacco leads him into field goal range. And how do you pronounce the kicker's name?
Smizit or
However you pronounce it, hits a 55-yarder. I saw a person on TikTok say the Packers are the opposite of the Ravens. Told you that yesterday. And I see it. Defense is consistent enough where you're going to be able to shut down teams like the Lions and the high-octane offenses. But when you're playing a good defense, you're shut down.
This Browns defense is insane.
And the crazy thing is, I hate to bring it back to the Ravens. They put up 40 on them
Yeah.
last week. But I know that everyone in the Ravens fan base was overreacting to the pressures. I think this game showed the Browns defense is legit.
Oh yeah. I mean this.
If we didn't already know that.
Yeah, the Browns defense is by far the best in the league right now. It's not really close either.
And it'll get them a few wins. Like
Yeah.
we said going into the year.
I mean, yeah, if you can hold a team to 10 points,
Oh,
even doesn't
God.
really matter
Sunday's going to be.
who your QB is,
They play the Lions.
you have a chance. Lions,
That could be a 17-10 win
Yeah.
or a 17-10 loss. I mean, or it could be 40. I mean, that could happen too.
Yeah. Which that's what the Ravens game was last week. It was decently close the first half, and
then once they broke the seal, it was over.
yeah, once they got that interception for 7, that
Yeah.
kind of ended it. And I think what you see with defenses is once that happens, they just start to slow down. Just nature of it. So, yeah.
Other than that, just the defense.
But
Not
yeah,
a great Jordan
Packers.
Love game.
Yeah, Packers. You cannot lose this game if you.
Want to be a contender?
Yeah,
I disagree, but
I
I know
mean,
what you mean.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not saying they're not a Super Bowl contender, but like, because we've seen the Ravens lose to the Browns.
We've seen the Chiefs lose to the Colts when they were
Yeah,
really bad. I mean,
yeah, this happens, but like putting up 13 points or 10 points. Sorry. Yeah.
I think isn't this the first game without Jaden Reed? Foley.
Yeah.
Obviously,
They spread the
last
ball around.
yeah, but
Right.
what didn't look. I mean, Tucker Craft last week when Jaden Reed got hurt, he took the. This week he did nothing.
Yeah. I've been a little disappointed with Josh Jacobs this year after what he did last year. But
30 rushing. Oh, jeez.
yeah, yeah,
The Browns defense, though, I will say, stopping the run is their number one thing.
mm-hmm.
Derrick Henry did nothing. Josh Jacobs, I don't know what. Obviously, I'm not going to. Chase Brown did nothing week one.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 weeks and they've given up almost nothing.
Yeah.
They let up 57 rushing yards a game, which is insane.
That was all the noon games, I think.
Seahawks Saints. Is that noon or?
I think that was later.
Okay, well
I
let's
did
go to
not
that.
watch this one.
Oh, it was not noon because when all the special team stuff was going on, Torrey Horton, the rookie wide receiver, returned to
Yeah,
punt.
I don't think it was noon because I think
It was three. It was three.
Yeah, there's just 3 games. Three Broncos, Saints, Bears. But yeah, Saints, Seahawks. One of the few games that I have not watched anything of.
If it tells you anything, it was 21-0 with 4 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Now, as far as Rattler goes, I think Rattler's actually been a pleasant surprise. I've watched some of their first 2 games, and then this game he didn't look terrible. Nothing special, but the Saints just aren't very good. That's just the reality of it. Seahawks, JSN looks legit. Great game out of him.
I think it was a great. Everyone played well.
Yeah.
There's not. I don't think you can point at one dude and be like, yeah, he didn't play.
Mm-hmm. I agree with this. Yeah, Seahawks take care of business. The Seahawks have kind of surprised me this year with how good they've looked with Darnold. I don't know if it's the
Define how good they've looked because.
I think they look better with Darnold than they did with Geno, and I didn't know if that was going to be the case. I think Darnold.
After week one, we said Darnold contract might be it.
I think Darnold is better than Geno, but I just didn't know what the offense would look like, and they've been fine so far.
Broncos Chargers, another last second field goal, beating the Broncos.
Yeah, the Broncos need to find a way to finish these games.
Oh wait, no, that's next game. Najee Harris out for the year, torn Achilles.
Yeah, that sucks.
Did you the clip? I kind of laughed at it because Justin Herbert jumped over him and just kept playing, like nothing happened.
Yeah, but once you seen the replay, we all knew what injury it was. Yep. Sucks for Najee.
It was nice to see Omari and Hampton do stuff again, do stuff now.
Oh yeah, he was running all over us.
And he was receiving. He had 59 receiving yards.
But yeah, I hate talking about the Broncos, but
Quentin Johnston.
Quentin Johnston looks legit. I know how bad he was his first season. I thought he looked pretty good last year. And then he comes out this year. He looks like a true wide receiver one. Keenan Allen also looks great once with the Chargers again. And the Broncos offense, I feel like we're just getting into the same story as last year again. The defense shows up, plays great, and the offense just doesn't quite do enough. We're once again still seeing the same thing as last year with Nicks and these long balls and the receivers. They're just off by an inch. And if they weren't, we would have won this game by 20 points. I still don't quite get it. I'm not blaming Nicks for it at all either, but it just sucks to see that you get these open wide receivers 60 yards down the field. It happened at least 2 times, maybe 3. One with Sutton, one with Mims, and I think Franklin might even had one. And they're just barely off. All 3 would have went for touchdowns. 2 or 3, whichever one it was, would have went for touchdowns. J.K. Dobbins came out of the second half. Looked insanely good. I'm not sure quite what was up with that. But yeah, another last second field goal. Sucks for the Broncos because you could easily be 3-0 right now. And you're stuck at 1-2. On the bright side of though, the AFC looks like AFC looks wide open. I'd say.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the Broncos are going to come in and be the 1 seed, but I mean you're 1-2, and
This
my
week,
opinion would be the same on the Broncos at 1-2 than if they were 3-0.
yeah. 49ers Cardinals. Nick Bosa out for the year, torn ACL.
Yeah,
Lead off this.
Yeah.
But
James Conner also.
out for the year. What did he do?
I think he broke his ankle.
Oh God.
Yeah, it was a pretty bad injury. But yeah, this was actually a pretty good game. I mean, this one didn't have any field goal blocks, but the Niners won on a field goal.
Ricky Pearsall. Ricky Pearsall's living up. What was he? Was he a second round pick?
Yeah, I think early second.
He's living up to that.
Yeah, Pearsall looked great through all 3 games. CMC had a great game.
I mean, everyone knows that if he stays healthy, though, he's an RB,
Yeah,
like top 5 in the league.
yeah, and this defense played pretty well with they've been playing pretty well so far. 3-0. I wouldn't have projected that. As far as the Cardinals go, you expect like 2 wins through your first 2 games.
Marvin Harrison looks.
Yeah, Marvin Harrison, and he's just dropping things he shouldn't be dropping.
I think it's time to move on and put Greg Dortch wide receiver 1.
Something like that. But yeah, I don't know. The Cardinals are kind of a hard team for me to watch. But I'm interested to see how Trey Benson does in an RB1 role.
DeMarcado either.
Who?
DeMarcado.
You
From
got him in
TCU?
fantasy?
Nope, nobody does. I will now. Mariota just got dropped.
Heartbreaker. Yeah, I don't know. Marv needs to play better because Kyler's getting him the ball, and he's either dropping it or fucking something up. Is what Marv's doing every time the ball comes to him. Yeah, that's about all I got from that game.
Cowboys Bears. 4 TD performance from Caleb. Luther Burden finally has a good game, and it's a 100-yard performance.
Yeah, this Bears offense is getting it going. The defense still looks fine. I was disappointed with how the Cowboys came out. I was high on them going into the season. But once again, I mean, you're 1-2.
But now you don't have CeeDee Lamb for.
Yeah, I think
Jerry Jones said they might put him on IR.
Yeah, that sucks for them.
Who's the other guy that's in that? Oh, the Booker.
Yeah, that's a big loss, dude. Booker's been a dog through his first few games. Yeah, I don't know. This Cowboys defense is just horrific. And usually the offense will keep you in some games, but they did not this week. I'd say they looked worse than a 17-point limit for the Bears.
Like, for the Cowboys, you mean?
Yeah. It did not look like just a 17-point game. It was a dominance from the start. Yeah.
Chiefs, Giants. Did you watch this?
I watched like the first
Yeah, it was awful.
yeah.
Tyquan Thornton looks like a good wide receiver 3. Like when everyone comes back.
Yeah, Hollywood should be, or not Hollywood, Worthy, I'm guessing, is playing this week against the Ravens.
Yikes.
I mean, that's not confirmed, but I know he was questionable up until Friday or Saturday. Someone tells me he's getting close. And then, Rice will be back after this week?
No.
Or is it 6 games?
6 weeks.
6? Okay, so yeah, you're still down Rice. But, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I didn't watch much of the game, but the Chiefs did nothing to impress me.
Russ come back to earth game. I don't think he starts next week.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Trade him to the Bengals.
Scattaboo does look good, though.
He's got to be good. Now he's RB1.
Yeah.
Tracy's out for a few weeks.
Yeah.
Neighbors just did nothing. Lost me fantasy. Thanks a lot, bud. But, Russ didn't do anything, so not really his fault.
Yeah. I don't have too much to take away from this
Then Monday night, Lions Ravens. Lions dominant performance in my opinion. Run game looked elite. Jared Goff made 200 yards. He didn't have to do much throwing the ball. Um, Ravens side, Zay Flowers not really involved like you'd expect him to. Derrick Henry another costly fumble. And the O line showed the struggles, and the D line, of course, couldn't stop the run game. So trenches looked bad for the Ravens, and then Derrick Henry showing signs of aging with the fumbling issues.
Yeah, what is that? 3 fumbles through 3 games now.
Yep, and
Also,
two costly
yeah,
ones.
both. Yeah, yeah. And the one yesterday, he just looked like. I mean, he had no idea Hutchinson was.
But to be fair, I'm not going to say like he. I don't think there's a running back in the league that doesn't fumble that ball.
No, I agree.
But it's just still like that's 3.
Yeah.
If that was the only one he's had, then okay.
Yeah.
But he's had 3.
Yeah.
But it was nice to see Mark Andrews finally do something again.
No, yeah, Mark Andrews, I agree.
And then I think Likely's coming back this week for him. But
I was glad they got Bateman involved.
me too. Me
I think
too.
I mean, I know Flowers didn't do anything, but if you can get Bateman
And Andrews going,
involved,
it'll open
offense is
everything up.
opened up.
Yeah.
I mean, not necessarily yesterday.
I mean, even they still scored 30.
Yeah, no, the Ravens played fine yesterday. They just couldn't stop the Lions' pass rush.
Or the rush.
Or yeah. I don't know.
I mean, I can tell you why. Nnamdi Madubuike, their D-tackled, all-pro D-tackle didn't play.
Mm-hmm.
The run stuffer. But just an overall horrible defensive game. There was a few questionable things as a Ravens fan. Big third down, we're dropping our edge rushers into coverage. But just overall, not a good game. Obviously.
I wish Lamar would run a little bit more.
He can't. He gets out of the pocket and he sees 8 dudes.
Yeah, but there was a few where he could have took off, and I think he could have done something with it. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like
It also felt like the entire fourth quarter there were no wide receivers on the field until the last drive.
yeah,
Because no one was getting open.
yeah.
But yeah, not much.
I don't know. I was just gonna say I personally have a hard time watching Derrick Henry. I know that's bad to say because he's has been such an elite running
Apart
back.
from the first drive, he did nothing.
Yeah, I just feel like if Henry's running within the tackles, he's not doing too much.
There's also been a few times, kind of like what you said with Lamar running more. It's a read option, and you could give it to Derrick Henry to get 4, but if you keep it, you either lose 1 or you're getting 12.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
Lamar doesn't take that risk as much as you'd want. And when he did run, he averaged 5 yards a carry.
Yeah. Well, and I was like, the Lions did a great job of containing him.
And he still averaged 5 yards a carry.
And then the Lions brought him down on some plays that.
Other games that just he break like a couple
Yeah.
shoelace tackles where
Yeah, no, there was a few shoelace tackles where if they don't tackle him, Lamar's
getting 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that was impressive.
And that's how you beat the Ravens. That's how you beat Lamar. You have to make those tackles.
Yeah. I mean, that's what the Steelers do. They contain Lamar. That's what the Lions did. But yeah, Henry. I still think Derrick Henry's good, but I'd like to see a little bit more of the other running backs involved.
I'd really like to see a change of pace back.
Because, yeah, like I said earlier, Henry, if he's running within the side of the tackles, he's not
And
doing too much.
they have Keaton Mitchell. I know he's been a healthy and active, but they say it's because of special teams reasons. When he's played healthily, he's been elite.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't get it. Okay.
Yeah, Lions just made the plays when they needed to.
Yep.
That's what won the game.
They had 2 95 plus yard drives. Mm-hmm. That's how you win ball games. Okay. You want to go into positives and negatives? Or what?
We can just talk about our picks from last week.
Oh, yeah.
Pulled up. Well, we tied again. So
Who'd have thought we tied again?
And it's not like we're picking the same teams either. I think this week we only picked, a lot
Well,
of
we
losses.
had 1, 2, 3. We had 4 differences again, and we split. You picked the Titans, I picked the Colts. You picked the Bengals, I picked the Vikings. You picked the Panthers, I picked the Falcons. You picked the Jags, I picked the Texans.
Yeah. So, yeah, we each finished with 10 wins this week. And so far through the season, we both have 33. So, Still tied again, or still tied. We've been tied every single week. But yeah, you've done picking the Texans.
No, I'll pick the Texans this week. They pay the Titans.
So you picked them.
I think I picked them every week. No, I didn't pick them week
Yeah,
one.
yeah. I picked against them the last two. You picked for them. But yeah, so tied again, and we'll go through. We'll do our picks at the end of the episode for this coming week.
All right. Positives, negatives.
Yep.
Where do you want to start?
Doesn't matter to me.
AFC West.
All right. Chiefs.
I said Mahomes has been elite with running, like he was their leading rusher,
Mm-hmm.
and he's been, connecting on some deep balls and stuff like that.
Yeah, they need to find a running game. I know you talked about Brees earlier. I've heard a lot of Kamara rumors.
They just extended Kamara.
Yeah, that'd be a hefty price to pay for an older running back for the Chiefs. But
But I said
if
negative.
they still want to be contending, which I don't know if they are, they need to figure something out.
I said the run game's been non-existent for their negative.
Bad to watch. And the defense hasn't been as good as it was last year. The offense was nothing crazy last year, but the defense was elite. And this year, they held the Giants to 9 points, but
it's the Giants.
Yeah, that doesn't impress me. The 2 games before that, the defense hasn't been good. They just look undisciplined. I'm not a big fan of Kelsey's antics. Yeah, not a big fan of Kelsey. But yeah, positive for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
But
The Mahomes has been elite with the
Mahomes, I think he's looked better than he has the last year or two so far.
Chargers. I said Herbert's looked top 5. Defense has been great.
Yeah, and their receivers.
Johnston breakout season.
Johnston's back, breakout season. Keenan Allen's turned back the clock.
And McConkey's not even doing stuff yet.
Hasn't done too much. I mean, neither of the two. Well, there's one running back now, but yeah, if you're getting Johnston and Keenan Allen playing like this with Herbert in the backfield, you're going to win a lot of games.
For negatives, I said Hampton started slow. Najee's out for the year, and there's no tight end play.
Yeah, it's been the same story with the tight ends for the last, probably since Herbert's got there. And yeah, I mean, Hampton starting slow. I know we all expected a lot of them, but none of these rookie running backs have done anything. Well, Scatterby's been impressive, but Henderson, Hampton, I think Hampton will look a lot better now that Najee's gone, which I don't know if that makes the Chargers better, but Hampton will definitely get a lot more
usage.
Yeah.
Raiders, I said Genty is finally looking better. Trey Tucker's been decent.
Yeah, I like the weapons that the Raiders got. I think Geno's just been disappointing. And
I said Geno does not look good with the contract he was given.
Which, I mean, we all know I'm not a big Geno guy, but I thought with what Geno on this team with these weapons, I thought Geno would look better and a great play caller. But he hasn't, so I guess I'm not surprised, but I am.
Broncos, I said Dobbins has looked great.
Yeah.
Then negatives, I said, kind of use what you said. Moss has been kind of poor.
Yeah, Moss is terrible.
Bo Nix hasn't looked like he did last year, and then Greenlaw, a big addition, hasn't played.
Yeah, Greenlaw and Ingram both haven't played.
Oh, and Ingram.
And haven't. Yeah, well, Greenlaw hasn't played at all. He's on IR now, so he'll be out through week 6 at least. And Ingram, he was out this past game, and in the 2 games he was in, he didn't do anything because he's been getting banged up and has just been out there. But yeah, this defense still looks good. Pass rush is elite. I've just been a little disappointed with how the offenses looked. And not necessarily because of Knicks, it's just they just can't seem to put together a whole game with wide receivers on the same page, running backs, QB. This team just can't put together a full game, it seems like.
AFC North. For the Bengals, positive, I said you started 2-0.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. I mean, okay, I think the Bengals defenses look better.
Has it, though? In what game?
I think all of them.
You just gave up 41. I know a lot of that was defense, like...
Yeah, but that was like 20. Yeah, I mean...
27.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, compared to last year, I think the defense looked a lot
We'll
better.
see when they play good deep offenses. Cause,
I mean, yeah, they haven't played anybody crazy yet.
and then for the negatives, I said obviously Burrow's hurt. Chase Brown has done almost nothing.
Yeah, Brown struggles without Burrow, it seems. But I don't know. I mean, okay, you hold Cleveland 16, but last year Cleveland went off for more than that against them.
Mm-mm.
No?
Mm-mm. Lost.
And yeah, so what the Vikings got 3 defensive touchdowns.
Two.
Two?
Isaiah Rogers had two. He had a fumble and a pick.
They had to have had another.
Mm-mm.
I don't think so. The Vikings scored 5 touchdowns.
Jordan Mason had 2 rushing touchdowns, and then Carson Wentz had passing.
Hmm.
Oh God. Good night, Liberty. What is that?
What he said, who? But yeah, it's just kind of a bad season from the Bengals.
Oh, why? It's not again like it's not wash, but it's
Yeah,
getting
gonna
there.
be tough. Okay, they did have 4.
And it's unfortunately the year that the AFC looks wide open.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Steelers are 2-1. Ravens start 1-2. I mean,
And then like
I
the
think
Chiefs
they'll
aren't
get
that good.
Yeah,
Like aren't as good as you do normal.
yeah. No, I agree with that. Just sucks for them, the whole situation. You finally get your team, well, most of your team there in the off season. We've said that's been the problem the last couple of years.
And then Burrow's done for the year.
Yeah.
Or almost the year.
Yeah. Just sucks for them, but yeah. All right.
Steelers, I said Aaron Rodgers has looked not god awful.
Yeah, I think Rodgers has looked better than what they had last year.
And then I said negative defense doesn't look Steeler esque, but not bad.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think some of their weapons have kind of stepped up.
I like Calvin Austin.
Yeah, Calvin Austin.
He was kind of the moonball guy last year. It's nice to see him take another step. I guess. No, I mean I don't like it.
But yeah.
Browns, I said Sampson and Judkins have looked good, and defense has been elite.
Yeah, all of their rookies have looked
And
good.
Fannin.
Mason Graham, all of them.
And then negatives, I said Flacco's terrible.
Yeah, I'm tired of watching Flacco, but they'll start
He just got him 3 more games.
starting a few more since he won one. It is what it is. But yeah, the Browns, they're potentially building something. You still got to find a QB.
Yeah, they're building something.
I don't know if
They've been building something for a decade, and they've needed the same thing.
yeah.
Ravens, I said Zay Flowers. It looks like he's taking the next step. Negatives: Henry fumbling issues, O line, defense.
Yeah,
I mean,
I agree with that.
AFC East, Bills. I said Josh Allen hasn't had to be Superman for 2 of the 3 games. Cook looks great. And then negatives, I said, I guess Shakir usage, but not much.
Yeah, I mean the Bills. It's hard to find a negative with them so far. I mean they haven't played crazy. I mean the Ravens, but
I quote, I mean not much, comma, Shakir usage, question mark.
yeah, which I mean I agree with the Shakir usage, but
It hasn't bothered
if it's
them.
working,
Yes.
and they can spread the rock around to 9 guys, I mean do that. It keeps them healthier, I guess. Keeps the defense on their toes. You have to guard everybody. You can't just put your guys on Shakir and Coleman. I thought Kincaid's looked a lot better this year than
Yeah.
he has. Yeah. Negative. Yeah. I mean, kind of what you said, but I'd say this team, as of today, looks probably like the favorite. I'd say. Can't count out the Eagles, but
Patriots, I said Mays looked good.
yeah.
And then negatives, I said Stevenson has struggled. Henderson usage hasn't been enough, in my opinion. That's about it.
Yeah, I agree. People are down on May. I wasn't, just because it took them longer to develop than Nix and Daniels.
Another positive, I have heard nothing from their rookie tackle.
Yeah, he's been
I haven't heard anything about him, which is a positive.
Yeah, no, he's been good.
What's his name? Will Compton?
Will Campbell,
Will Campbell. Will Compton's.
the Nebraska fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the Patriots are doing what a team like them should be doing, a rebuilding team, just taking it one game, 1 year at a time. And I think it'll eventually work out for them.
For the Jets, I have for a positive, Fields looked good for a week, and a negative, Fields looked good for a week. He didn't look good the second week, and now he's hurt, and now you have no idea what you need.
Yeah, I agree. I said it earlier. The defense hasn't been as good as it was last year. I feel like Sauce is getting burned a lot. I watched most of their game. He got burned a few times by Buka, and I recall a few times in previous games he's been doing that. But yeah, I think we were higher on this team because I was higher on them because of their defense. You were higher on them because of Fields. It's kind of evening out now.
Mike Evans expected to miss multiple weeks.
Yeah, he'll miss 3 games and come back. But yeah, that's about all I got for the Jets.
Dolphins, I said Chain's fun to watch as a positive, and a negative, everything else.
Yeah, that's about all I got. The Dolphins aren't very good. A-Chain's fun to watch, but I think overall their running game has been a little disappointing. But yeah, there's not many positives there.
All right, AFC South, um, Texans. Not much to be happy about. Nico working. Woody Marks is playing for positive, and the negative O line.
I mean, yeah, the
Mixon's hurt.
positive would be for me the defense hasn't taken a
Oh,
step
they had that
back,
too.
but yeah, negative. It's the same thing as last year, just worse.
O line and no Mixon.
Yeah, no Mixon. Even last year they had Tank Dell for a little bit. I also think they need a tight end.
I agree.
I think with that bad of an O line, if you can get a tight end to come in there, just make a few easy receptions for 8, 9 yards, that help them a
Little
lot.
5 yard sit downs.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and Schultz, yeah, like I said earlier, outside of Nico, terrible.
Colts. I said everything.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to find a negative for them.
I said Warren hasn't been used as much, but he hasn't needed to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, positive. Daniel Jones looks good. Offense looks good. Taylor's turning back the clock a little bit.
Yeah.
Can't complain about a 3-0 start.
Titans. I said Cam Ward's look good, and Io Manor.
Yeah, Cam Ward's looked really good. He's just struggling. Yeah, they just can't win games. But
Negatives: Calvin Ridley and O line.
yeah, that's about all I got for them. And coaching.
Missed 2 to 3 weeks with a hamstring.
Who?
Mike Evans.
Oh, yeah. Could have told you that was going to happen before the start of the season.
Jags. I said ETN's looked pretty decent.
Yeah.
And then negatives: Brian Thomas forgot how to play football.
Yeah. Not too much for them. I like the Jags defense though. Trayvon Walker and Josh Allen have been dogs this year.
Josh Allen's had one good week.
I mean, but he's getting pressures.
We need to add pressures in fantasy.
I don't think so. No, but yeah, Josh Allen and Trayvon look great. Yeah, I like the Jags still. Not buying them out on them yet. Is that it for AFC? Yeah, that's it for AFC South.
NFC West.
Cardinals. I kind of have trouble coming away with anything for them.
I said Trey Benson has been okay? Question mark.
Yeah, I don't know. They're just a weird team.
Then James Conner done for the year. Marvin Harrison hasn't looked good.
Yeah, weird team so far.
And they're 2-1.
Yeah, I think they're happy with the 2-1 start. I don't think they're very good, but if they make the playoffs, I wouldn't be surprised. But I need a few more weeks to see what this team really is.
Seahawks. I said JSN has looked great. Sam Darnold's looked good. Negatives:
Yeah,
Tariq Woolen, I guess.
Yeah, JSN's finally broken out. A negative for me is you have these two running backs. I don't think neither of them are very good, and it just seems like their offense can never quite put together a whole game. I mean, they're winning, but I don't know. But positive, you give Darnold that contract and he's looked good, which I had questions about. So yeah, that's what I got for them.
49ers, I said you're 3-0 through injuries, so that's a positive. The negatives, the entire team's injured again.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Ayuk. When's Ayuk coming back?
No idea.
No, yeah, I know nothing. I thought going into the year that Ayuk would be back, and I guess he's not. Or I mean, yeah, he obviously wasn't. But
It's
yeah,
Pearsall and everybody, and no one else.
yeah,
Jennings is hurt. Ayuk's hurt.
Kittle.
Kittle's hurt.
I'm looking at Ayuk now. This was written Sunday. Going to the next team. So, okay, he's not eligible to play till week 5.
PUP.
He's on PUP, yeah.
Rams, I said offense has looked elite. Defense has looked great. And then I used another thing. Tight end play is not there.
Mm-hmm.
Higbee, Parkinson, and Ferguson has done nothing.
So this article says Ayuk's likely to come back week 6 or 7. Because week 5 when he's eligible is short week, Thursday night. So there's...
You think Chris Godwin comes back early since Mike Evans is hurt?
I haven't heard too much on him.
Because Godwin wasn't PUP.
I'll look him up too. What do you say about the Rams?
Tight end play has been bad, and then offense and defense have looked elite.
Yeah. You talk about the next one. I'll look at Godwin and Wirfs.
NFC East, Eagles. I said Bonds look good. Passing game opened up week 3. Negatives, Barkley hasn't been Barkley. AJ Brown, no production until week 3. And then Hurts, no passing until week 3.
Yeah.
Another negative could be the league's trying to crack down on the tush push.
I also think the Eagles DBs are not very good.
Yeah, Quinyon Mitchell hasn't done what he did last year.
Yeah.
Already.
They just lost a lot of veteran guys. I mean, it's a young defense. Jordan Davis, I've liked what I've seen from him though.
Yeah.
But
Jalen Carter, behavior issues.
what's new?
Cowboys, I said Dak Prescott's been playing decent. Negatives, defense, unsurprisingly not playing well. Now CeeDee's hurt.
Yeah, I've liked Javonte Williams.
Oh
too.
yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm interested to see Pickens without CD and Pickens with Dak. I mean, that's definitely the best QB he's ever played with. I think that could look interesting. I don't think it's beneficial to the team that you have to be in that situation, but
It could be in the end.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see. This article is telling me nothing about Tomlin or Wirfs, so I guess we'll hold out on them until we hear something.
Giants, I said Neighbors has looked great. Scadaboo's looked good. Negatives. Oh, and pass rush has been good. Negatives, Russ.
Yeah, kind of what we expected going into the season. I do, yeah. I actually like all their offensive weapons just outside of QB. And, I mean, yeah, the O-line hasn't been anything crazy, but they were missing Thomas the first 2 games. So we'll see. I don't know. It's going to be hard for the Giants to win any games without. It doesn't matter who's starting at QB. I felt really bad for Brian Daboll for ever since he got there. Just the off situation. Is that fall Layla?
It's been Cleveland.
Oh. Dog. Alrighty.
Commanders, I said backup running backs have performed, I guess. There's not much. They're 2-1, and I don't have a positive about them.
Me neither. I also haven't watched any of their games. Or
Negative.
Other than, I think I watched
Probably the Packers game.
Yeah, I watched that one. Other than that, their 2 games haven't excited me.
Negatives, I said Jaden Daniels hasn't looked elite like last year, and now Eckler's out for the year. And McLaurin ramping up still.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm looking at the Commander. Or did we already look at this?
The schedule?
Commander schedule. Yeah, they got Falcons. I'd like to think you could win that one.
You think?
Chargers. That could be a good game. Bears, Cowboys, Chiefs, Seahawks, Lions. So they have an interesting schedule next till week 10. And I mean, even after that, there's not too many easy games on here. So I think we'll kind of see what they're made of. Yeah.
NFC South. I have Saints. I said Rattler hasn't looked god awful. And negatives, everything else.
Yeah, this team. Yeah, I agree with you. I think they'll get. They're definitely, I'd say, going to be the worst team in the league. And they need a QB
They can get Arch Manning in the second round.
next year. But, yeah, I have nothing to say about the Saints other than Rattler. But I mean, Rattler's not the future.
Start show.
I never understood the show pick, but
You draft him in the first round, you got to play him.
yeah, I guess.
Falcons, I said Pitts has looked decent. Pass rush is there.
One thing about the Saints though is they weren't competitive in this game, but
They've been competitive.
they are a competitive team, somewhat like the Browns, but they're definitely worse than the Browns. But I think that's just a good sign for Kellen Moore and whatever you want to do at the QB position. I think that's a good sign.
Falcons, Pitts has looked decent. Pass rush is there. Negatives, Penix.
Yeah, I've been impressed with Pitts, and yeah, they finally got somewhat of a pass
And
rush.
Bijan. Bijan's been great.
Yeah,
Panthers, T-Mac, and Bryce Young, mediocre play again.
yeah. I'm not sure what I think of Bryce Young. I don't know if he's going to make it in the league. I think he's a good player. I just don't know if he's a
Starter.
yeah. I don't know if you can win playoff games or make the playoffs with Bryce Young as your QB. But I do think Bryce Young's a good player. But at a certain point, you got to move on. I'd say Bryce Young is somewhat like Kyler, but I think Bryce Young's worse than Kyler. And I mean, we've said about the Cardinals is yeah, Kyler's good, but what's it going to get you to, even with a good team around him? I mean, the Panthers don't have that great of a team around them, but I don't know. Yeah, that's about it.
And the last team, Bucks, Emeka Egbuka.
Yeah, I think the Bucks have looked great with
And then
3 starters down on the line,
negatives, injuries, and then no tight ends.
guys down on the defensive line. I don't know. I like Auden.
I know, but he hasn't done much.
Yeah, but I think it's different than other teams like the Rams and Texans. Auden just doesn't need to do anything.
That's
But
true.
when he does, like he had a few big catches in the Texans game.
You got your awards. We're doing 4 awards: Team of the Week, Offensive and Defensive Player of the Week, and then Rookie of the Week.
So team of the week is not the best team of the week. It's most impressive team.
I said the Eagles.
Eagles. I'd say Eagles or Vikings. I was impressed with what the Vikings did. Offensive player of the week.
I gave it to Caleb.
Yeah, there's a few. Caleb, Trey Tucker, Jonathan Taylor.
Who's your guy? Who's your guy?
I'll go to Trey Tucker.
In a loss,
Yeah. Defensive player of the week.
I gave it to Isaiah Rodgers.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the obvious one.
Rookie,
Myles Garrett had a good game, too. Rookie of the week. Who do you have?
Torrey Horton of the Seahawks.
I had Mason Graham of the Browns. Couple pressures. He's looked good. I know there's questions about him, but I like what I've seen from him. I guess we can do disappointment of the week, player or team, or both.
Yeah, we'll do that.
I haven't thought about this one, but just off the top,
Disappointment team, Falcons.
Falcons, Bengals.
Yeah.
I even throw the Ravens in there.
Cowboys.
Win that game. Cowboys, that was bad. Yeah.
Disappointing player?
Maybe we shouldn't do disappointing team.
Why?
I don't know.
Because there's 6.
We can name any team that was favored that lost.
How about player?
Player. I mean,
Jordan Love.
yeah, you can look at Love. You can look at Brian Thomas. I don't think that's easy way out. Personally, I guess I'd go with Knicks. Knicks played fine. He just needs to connect on a few more passes.
All right. Predictions. You got the thing up?
Yeah, I got the games too.
I got the games. You can keep the spreadsheet up. We can. Oh, Desmond Watson just got signed.
To the Bucks.
They play the Eagles. Tush push stopper. All right, Thursday night football. Seahawks at Arizona. Line is a push. Give me the Seahawks.
I'll go with the Cardinals. Um,
I don't know.
no real explanations for either teams, but I guess I agree with it being a push. I think this one could go either way.
I think the loss of Connor
To be, yeah,
is, if it was like the second week of losing Connor, then I'd be more.
yeah. I guess the reason I'm going with the Cardinals is because I don't really like the Seahawks defense, and the Cardinals
Brian
have a lot of.
Callahan is relinquishing his game day play calling job to QB coach.
Who's calling plays? Is it his dad?
Who?
Oh, he's giving. Okay,
Yeah, he's
my bad.
relinquishing.
I misunderstood.
You're good.
I thought you were saying Callahan was moving to QB.
Oh no, he's
Okay.
giving up his role.
All right, that'll be a. I mean,
Oh, we didn't say it. Another injury. DeJuan Jones. I know you. Do you know who that is? Left tackle, the Browns, done for the year.
oh, the guy from Ohio State
Maybe, yeah.
or
I don't know where he's
Texas.
from,
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
but yeah, he's out for the year.
That sucks for them.
And he's a younger tackle too.
Yeah,
So
he's big as fuck. Yeah, that sucks for them. But yeah, I definitely know who that is. I just couldn't put a face to the name. Yeah, big loss.
okay, Dublin or whatever. The international
They're
game.
in Dublin this week.
Vikings.
Vikings have 2 international games in a row, which
Yikes.
it's interesting for them. I mean, I was looking; they're giving up 2 road games
Really?
to play 2
Oh,
international.
yeah.
So I mean, not a bad trade-off.
Okay, Falcon, Vikings, Steelers. That's what the two teams are. Give me. Oh God. Give me the Vikings.
I'll go with Steelers. I think.
I don't
Yeah, I'll go with the Steelers. I think the Steelers defense can shut down whatever they got going on with Wentz.
know. Oh yeah, wins. Oh God. That's tough. I don't know.
But
I'm gonna go with the Vikings.
It'll be an interesting game. What's the line on that one?
2.5.
Steelers are favorites.
Vikings.
Vikings are favorites.
Yeah. Like you're gonna sprinkle.
Might have to. I think the Patriots were also favorites against the Steelers. One thing I figured out about Vegas is for some reason they like the Patriots. The Patriots win line for the year was 10.5 or 11.5. All right, game of the week. Or
Oh, Commanders. We're going in order here, bud. Commanders, Falcons
give me the.
in Atlanta.
Well, we don't know if Daniels is playing, but I'll still
Give me the Commanders.
take the Commanders. Yeah, not too much to say about that one. If Daniels doesn't play, I think it could be an interesting game.
But I'll still take the Commanders.
Yeah, me too.
Biggest line of the week: Saints, Bills. Bills by 16.5.
I'll take the Bills.
Give me the Bills.
I'll take the Bills to cover too.
Probably.
I don't know.
They don't cover those big lines very
Yeah,
often.
yeah.
Browns, Lions, and Detroit. Give me Detroit.
I'll take Detroit, but I think
The Browns are not covering a line of 9.
I don't know. That's what it was against the Packers too.
I think it's going to be a 10-point win for the Lions.
And it could also be 30-point win for the Lions too, and it'd probably look just about the same.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it'll be an interesting game.
Titans, Texans, and Houston. Give me Houston to finally get a victory.
Yeah, I'm taking Houston too.
If you're a 0-3 team, obviously your back's against the wall. One team's made it when they start 0-4. One of these teams has playoff aspirations. So they're going to come out fighting for their lives. Panthers, Patriots, and New England. Give me New England.
I'll take Carolina.
Second week you picked. No, you didn't pick Carolina last week. You picked them the week before. No, you did pick them last week.
Yeah.
You're a Panthers guy.
Let me see. Yeah, I picked them last week. Who they play? I might have picked them every week. Who they play last week?
Like the week that just finished, or what?
No, week 2.
Cardinals.
Okay, I picked the Cardinals week 2. Week 1.
We both picked against them too.
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, I'll take the Panthers here. Um,
Chargers, Giants in New York. Give me the Chargers by 10.
yeah, I'll take the Chargers too. Not much to say on that one. Just overmatched team.
Now, game of the week.
I don't know. The Chargers did have a couple of line injuries, so that could get
Nah.
interesting if they're out. But I'll still take the Chargers.
Eagles, Bucks in Tampa. It's so hard for me to pick against the Eagles with how they looked to finish that game, but I'm going to pick the Bucks.
Yeah, um, I'll take the Bucks too. I just think I don't know. I think if it's a close game, the Bucks win. And I mean,
And that's how this game's
I
going to
have
be,
no
probably.
reason to think it won't necessarily be a close game. If the Bucks, I think if the Bucks contain Saquon, they can win this game.
Colts, Rams in LA. Give me the Rams.
I'll take the Rams too. Colts, yeah, I'll take the Rams.
If they win this one, though,
Yeah, if they win this one, I'll be bought in. I'm not bought in at all yet, but I'll be bought in if they win this one.
Jags, San Fran in San Fran. Give me the. Give me the Jags.
I took the Jags too. Mac Jones played fine.
Purdy's could play.
Could play.
I think the injuries are they're stacking up.
Yeah. Limited offensive weapons.
Now Bosa's out.
Yeah. I'll take the Jag. You took the Jags?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bears, Raiders in Vegas.
I'll take the Bears.
I agree. Lions, Raiders by 1.
Could kick up a nasty parlay this week.
And then Ravens, Chiefs, battle of 1 and 2 teams in KC. No, that's America Game of the Week at 3:25. Give me KC.
I'll take the Ravens.
I hope you're right, but Arrowhead Magic.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I'm gonna take the Chiefs actually.
No, I agree.
Yeah, I think going.
I think both teams make the playoffs regardless, but
I don't know. It's a tough game. I mean, it's hard for me to think either of these teams start 1-3, but I mean,
one of them's going to start
it
one.
has to happen.
No, it doesn't have to happen.
It ain't gonna be a tie.
1, 2, and 1. When's the last tie that happened?
There had to have been one last year.
I don't think there was.
Actually, there might not have been, but before that, there's always a few a year. But I feel like the Bengals always tie.
The last time was 2022.
2?
Yeah,
Who was it? The Bengals?
probably. Commanders, Giants, 2020. Then Colts, Texans,
Yeah, those AFC Souths. There's
2020 again.
before they changed the rules, there was always a few that those AFC South matchups that ended in ties.
Lions, Steelers, 2021. Bengals, Eagles, 2020. Lions, Cardinals.
So I guess the overtime rules are working.
By the way, there's been one Bengals in the last decade.
Oh,
The first overtime game played in London was a tie.
I remember that one. Who was it?
Bengals, Redskins.
Yeah, I actually remember that.
Redskins kicker Dustin Hopkins missed a 34-yarder that would have won him the game.
But yeah, Chiefs, Ravens. I feel like the Chiefs have to get right eventually.
But so do the Ravens.
Yeah, but the Ravens, they
But-
looked fine. They're just not winning. But the Chiefs have not looked great.
I think this is a get right game for them.
Yeah, no, that's why that's why I'm going with the Chiefs. But I mean, what's the line?
To Ravens by 2.5.
I'd say that's fair.
Packers, Cowboys in Dallas. Give me Green Bay. Bounce back game.
Micah returns to Dallas. Yeah, without CD, it's hard for me to pick Cowboys, but I really want to. But
You know it's not going to win.
yeah, I'll go Green Bay.
Jets, Miami in Miami. Monday night. Monday evening. Give me the Dolphins.
If Field is playing, I'll take the Jets, and I'll take the Jets.
And then to cap the week off, Bengals, Broncos, and Denver. Give me the Broncos.
Yeah, I'll take the Broncos too. I mean, this obviously fits in the must win for the Broncos, but as a fan, it feels like it. I think you need to come out and dominate this game. So let's see. We're actually different on a lot of games this week.
Good.
Cardinals Steelers we're different on. Vikings, sorry, Cardinals Seahawks, Vikings Steelers. We both took the Bills. We both took the Texans, Lions, Commanders, Bucks, Panthers, Patriots we're different on. Both took the Jags, Chargers, Rams, Bears, Chiefs.
How many differences are there? 4.
One, two. Yeah, four.
Just like last week.
Yeah,
We'll probably split it too.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, we were picking different games. It's just split. So yeah, there's picks for the week. Early pick for game of the week. Got one.
Eagles, Bucks,
I mean, yeah.
or Ravens, Chiefs.
Ravens, Chiefs. I think Packers, Cowboys would be a good
I don't agree. It might be a good watch, but I don't think it'll be game of the week. Maybe Rams, Colts.
one. I was just gonna say I think we can take a lot from whatever we see in Rams, Colts, no matter the outcome.
We're done with football, or NFL at least.
Yeah.
I want to dive into a little bit about baseball real quick. I've been kind of keeping up. Last week of the season, a couple of collapses to be watching. Detroit was like 18 games up of Cleveland, and now they are 1. And they have a 3-game series coming up starting today. And that's going to decide everything. And then the opposite side, the Mets, they have a big collapse. I don't know what their lead was on the wild card, but now the Reds control their destiny. So very interesting to see how it plays out. I'm a big believer in the Padres this year. I don't know about you, but I think the Padres are going all the way.
Yeah, I have not been keeping up, but I'll definitely start watching once the playoffs start. Playoffs start Tuesday, Monday.
Tuesday probably. Tuesday or Wednesday.
No, I'll definitely start watching them.
Talking about college football real quick. I need your opinion on a few things. Why is Illinois still ranked?
Indiana is really good.
Yeah, you lost by 53.
Yeah, but Indiana was 19 going into the game. But Indiana is really good. But I mean, I can see why you don't want them ranked, but I don't necessarily have a problem with it.
And then picks for this week, couple Oregon, Penn State in Penn State.
I'll take Penn
Is it a
State.
whiteout game?
Probably. Hey, what time is it?
6:30.
Probably.
Auburn, Texas A&M. Not a technical big top 25 matchup, but it should be.
Auburn dropped out.
Yep.
I'll take A&M.
Yeah.
I like A&M this year, but Auburn's good.
USC, Illinois.
I'll take USC.
Another update from last week. K-State with the surprising win over the bye week.
Yeah, got it done.
They play UCF this week. Who do you got there?
I'll take K-State.
Cincinnati, KU. In Lawrence.
I don't know how's Cincinnati been doing.
2-1.
They look good in their first game, but they lost.
Yeah, but then they played Bowling Green, and
Jesus Christ, how many home games does KU have?
we've only played
I guess
3.
on the road. Yeah, but I'll take KU.
Let's see, home games we have 1 in October and 2 in November, so 3 more.
I think Notre Dame Arkansas could be a good game.
Give me Notre Dame by 25.
I mean,
Arkansas sucks.
they definitely should not have lost that game, but Arkansas's QB is
Oh,
pretty good.
Alabama, Georgia.
In Georgia.
Don't know how I overlooked that. Give me Georgia.
I'll take Bama. Yeah.
LSU, Ole Miss. In Mississippi. Lane Kiffin's daughter.
Yeah, I'll take LSU. Or sorry, I'll
Give me
take
LSU.
I didn't get the chance to watch much college last week, but I'll definitely be back this week. A couple good games and late games too. Yes, LSU. What time's Bama?
It was 6:30.
Oregon and Penn State and Bama and Georgia are both at night. Perfect.
Do you have anything else? Because we got to get going.
No, I don't think so.
All right. Thank you guys for listening or watching to this episode of Three Dudes and a Dad podcast. We'll be back next week to talk about the MLB playoffs. I'll be giving some predictions for that. And then obviously diving into week 4, figuring out something to do with that. So we'll see you guys then. Thank you guys for listening, and